Hey icons! Today we're going to be talking about tying everything to one's emotions. Now, if we all acted on our emotions, many things would go wrong. It takes a lot of self control not to act on them. Because if we tie everything to our emotions, we could forget what God actually told us in the Bible. He said that when two or three are gathered in His name, that He is there in their midst. So just because you don't feel God's presence doesn't mean that He's not there. Maybe your mom refuses your request. Just because you don't feel love doesn't mean she doesn't love you. And sometimes saying no is out of love. So tying everything to your emotions can make a lot of things go wrong. Now, let's see. Maybe if you're angry and you get easily irritated, maybe you tie that your sister is very annoying. You tie everything to your emotions at that moment. Then you might start acting on it, like being violent, excluding people, bullying people. Just because you don't feel something doesn't make it invalid. Just because you don't feel like praying doesn't mean that you shouldn't pray that night. And just because you don't feel like studying doesn't mean that you shouldn't study. And the thing is that a lot of us tie our emotions to our daily life choices, which has caused us to go to sleep millions of nights without praying. So, there are lots of instances in the Bible where people let their feelings control their choices. Like King Solomon, because he wanted to get benefit by marrying a lot of wives from other countries and making allegiances with their kings and bringing their gods into God's holy mountains. He did that based off his emotions, not his logical thinking, because why would a temple for sacrificing children to other gods be across one for God, the God? It doesn't make sense. That isn't logical. That was out of his feelings, his chase for money and popularity and strength and more soldiers. Chase for things can cause you to do the wrong things, and things like procrastinating can come from feeling tired. And just because you're tired doesn't mean you should procrastinate, because whenever I catch myself procrastinating, if I'm okay, let me just watch one video, and then if I just think one more video, that's when I catch myself procrastinating for some reason. Because the way the devil comes in is that he makes you think it's okay to skip your responsibility at the moment, and then he's just okay, 5 more minutes, it's not that big of a deal, and before you know it, 2 hours is gone. So you shouldn't tie everything based off your emotions, or else a lot of things will go wrong. So icons, you're likely to fail if you tie everything to your emotion.